Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Walford on Tap, the show where we talk about today's EastEnders, and we'll be doing it for the rest of December, as every episode in December will be covered on Walford on Tap, and probably, we could probably, kind of chill from, the 27th to, the New Year, but we're probably just going to do all of them, because we did it last year, and we're going to do it again. Are you ready?
So this just basically is easy content for us. Because if you look at the Reddit, it's just going to be, bloody hell, have they forgot insert thing? Bloody hell, who dies on the Queen Vic floor this
What
Christmas?
do you think happens this Christmas on EastEnders? I don't know. How about we watch?
Bloody
Guys,
hell,
what happens this Christmas on EastEnders? But yeah, that's why we do Wolf on Tap at Christmas, because the Reddit is just, how are you finding it so far? It's been 2 days since you asked it. Yeah, but I'm really excited. It's like, yeah, sound.
Obviously, we'll count down the days as we go along, but this is the 2nd of December. Man.
I didn't even get that in. I'm a fraud. Not even a good host, anyways.
Oh, me or you?
Me.
Fair enough.
So I forgot to say the 2nd of December, 2024.
Are you excited for the new year? That's the real question.
We're not fucking there yet. We got how many episodes till the end of the year?
So there's 4.
It's 4 a week.
24?
Basically 4. Nah, I think it's 15.
15, fair enough.
Close enough. See, that's like me doing the week counter on the podcast anyways. It's week 42. It's week 49. It's week 42. But yeah, all right. So as always, this is like a little 10-minute segment where we talk about today's EastEnders. What are we going to talk about today? There were multiple things happening today, but the main topic of this Walford on Tap is going to be Sookie and Eve rekindling and a surprise return, man. So to set the scene, to be fair, you're usually much better at running through the details of this than I am. So if you're going to run through the Sookie and Eve stuff for me.
So, very quickly, I'm just going to put it out there because one person does care about this storyline and they might complain if we don't mention. Jean is still devastated about being scammed. I will say, and I think it's a bit sneaky because it is Christmas season, Jean. She buys free hot water and then puts her own tea bag in it. Scabby. You couldn't pay £1 for a cup of tea, love. Fuck's sake. I get you have no money, but it's £1 for a cup of tea. £2 for a pot of tea. I'd do it nice and grand. Who wouldn't like a pot of tea? I'd say me and Ash would have a lovely pot of tea. But anyways, yeah. So Eve gets back, she goes up the stage and she's like, yeah, she's back, baby. And Stacey's like, yeah, you gonna see Sookie? And she's like,
No,
I'm not. Thanks for shitting on my sandwich though. That's basically what she does, and then she tries to go see Sookie, but she just can't bring herself to do it. Because Sookie's like, look, I promise, Nish, I can't. I do love you though. It breaks my heart. I do love you. Then she goes into the Queen Vic, has a pint. She drinks the pint, and then Stacey walks in. She's like, listen, don't tell me about fucking relationships, Stacey. Mrs. sleeps around with all the men she fucking sees. Okay, she's not that mean, but you get what I'm saying. She basically is like, look, you're one to talk.
Yeah, your record with relationships.
Yeah, your record.
Don't lecture me, mate.
Yeah, don't lecture me. Yeah, and then Stacey's like,
but
yeah,
it's still Sookie and Eve. It's the general jokey tone. It's not like Zach and Rafi where it's like, you want to fucking say that again, you little bastards? Fucking hell.
So Sookie and Eve obviously Stacey's like, look, she did it to protect you. And then I don't need protection. And then obviously she's like, okay, fair enough. She did it to protect you. She did it to protect her kids. I did it to protect my kids. Sharon did it to protect her little Albie. Kathy did it to protect Kathy. And Denise did it to protect our family. I think that's all of them. Unless I forgot one. That is all of
roughly.
them. Linda did it to protect her family, I guess.
Yeah, they all did it to protect the family.
Except for Kathy, who did it for Kathy and Kathy. And also Kathy also did it for one other person, Kathy. And one other person, Kathy. But yeah, anyways, so it's Christmas season. It's Christmas season in Watford. So we see Mo is flogging some angels, and I forgot to bring it up earlier because I didn't know if I was supposed to talk about the topic. But at the start of the episode, she's like, "Oh, Suki, you want an angel?" Reminds you of Eve, doesn't it? And then Suki.
Also, it was a blonde angel, looked nothing
Yeah.
like Eve whatsoever.
Yeah. Just Suki's just like, yeah. Merry Christmas to you too. And then obviously the callback is when Eve shows up and they're about to light the tree. Mo is still trying to flog some angels, and Honey's, will you just fuck off, Mo? You don't have a star. Fuck off. Fuck off. And then Eve comes in and it's like, Suki, please. She makes a wholesome speech. She's like, oh.
Right, it's just like, Suki, can we talk? And Suki's like, I don't think there's anything to be talking about.
And then
she goes onto the podium.
Yeah.
And delivers a very... Honestly, I don't remember any of the speech. I don't remember the speech.
I will do my rendition of it. She's like, Suki, I'm not one for Christmas, right? I'm not one for Christmas. You know, I don't like Christmas that much. I think it's a bit hokey. But the one thing about Christmas I love is relationships. I love Actually. That's doing Christmas movie. I know that's actually a romance story.
Elf. The love of Christmas.
I guess so. Santa Red Sleigh down in Iraq. And Santa gets shot down by the Iraqi soldiers in the South Park episode. My favourite Christmas episode, which I shouldn't really talk about here, but still. Yeah, and then obviously she's like, oh, but I love Christmas, you know, I love you, I want to be with you. And then they kiss. And the kiss, only if Chumbawamba I get knocked down with blade. That would set her over the top. They kiss, yeah. And then they go back. They go back into the house, and then like Davinda.
All right, you know, and all the family come around. So, oh, you know, is the wedding back on? Is the wedding back on? It's back on. Get the champagne out. We're celebrating. But Nish. Oh, I've spoiled the twist. But Nugget gets a phone call from someone in prison.
He gets a phone call from someone in prison. Would you believe who it is? See, I don't know who it could be, Ash. I don't know who it could be. It could be Santa Claus. It could be Jesus Christ. But yeah, it is Nish. And he's like, defending, my family didn't come see me. Why? And he's like, I don't know.
We've just been so bloody busy. Yeah, well, it was his court hearing, so it was like, you know, seeing what the situation is about it. But Suki didn't go because she was busy, and Davinda didn't go because he didn't want to. So you know, it's a very hurt and in pain Nish, and it was also Nish who's like leaning over the fucking phone, like he's on his last legs.
Yeah.
And instead of like getting angry or like smashing the phone, like what you would expect, Eve kind of says like Nugget, like, oh, come on, get back in the house, you know, time to celebrate. And Nish like, oh, what they celebrating, man? And it's that the wedding's back on, which he's fucking upset by because Suki said, I'm not getting married to her whilst you're still here. I'll come see you at prison. All times I've been fucking lied to, essentially.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. I know he's an abuser, but I do feel bad for him. Like in a sense, imagine like someone going, I won't get married again until like you die. Oh, but you're in prison. See ya, I'm gonna get fucking married. I can't hate Nish. He's too sexy. I just can't. That grey beard does something to me. It makes me.
It does good stuff too.
It makes me let the dogs loose. Woof woof.
Moo moo.
Moo moo. So yeah, that's all the Suki and Eve stuff.
And instead of him like smashing the phone because he is still like dying and in pain, he just kind of like leans over, like. That's what he does.
Like this.
To
some extent.
So, I mean, let's talk about the ramifications of this though. So Nish is back. It's like, it's over. Nish is gone now, guys. Nish is gone. He's leaving. See, everybody says he's gone. He's gone. He's not gone.
Oh, it was a ruse.
That was not Nish's exit. I refuse to believe it was Nish's exit because I like to believe I know what Chris Clenshaw thinks. I'm in his head, rent free. I'm reading all his books. You know when SpongeBob, when you go into SpongeBob's brain, it's a bunch of little SpongeBobs on like computers and filing cabinets. That's me and Chris Clenshaw's brain. I'm in there. I know what's happening. I'll leak that document for the 40. I did not. I did not. But yeah, so Nish isn't dead, and let's be honest, Nish is gonna somehow get out of prison this Christmas time, as the Panasars are celebrating their Christmas Day dinner with no Nish to speak of. He's gonna fucking wreak some havoc. He's probably gonna try to kill everybody who's wronged him. Probably gonna try and just get revenge on everyone, pretty much. He feels like everybody's betrayed him. His family's not been there for him, except even the grandkids haven't been there for him. Like, everybody has chosen Suki over him, which to him is a fucking, like, a shot in the heart. So, yeah. Do you reckon that's what he's going to do this Christmas?
I feel like he's going to have a Derek Brandon Christmas where he's going to try and get his family together one last time, and then he'll die. And I know on the other side, they're going to like kind of combine two Christmases. I don't want to say two of the greatest Christmases, one of the greatest Christmases, and 2012. It's obviously like 07 where the DVD gets played or the VHS gets played. They're obviously going to recreate that in some extent with Kojo.
Indian Junior.
Yeah, and then they're also going to do something, like they're going to do that, and then obviously I'd assume the main focus is Nish is going to die. I'd assume there might be another lock-in with the Six, where the Six go to where the Six, like, he tries to fight the Six and kill them, but he somehow fails in his time, and this time they actually report the body, and Bernie sees this and actually does go to the police, and then as we get to Linda stuff, unless Linda fucking dies, Nish pushes her down the stairs and fucking she just, I don't know.
I mean, I could imagine a drunk Linda, like, if we're going back to the idea that somewhere gets set on fire, we had that news that it was probably going to be like a fiery inferno of an exit. It's kind of, could Linda be drunk and not make it out the fire? Just be sleeping through it?
So that's all our thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of What. We will see you tomorrow for another episode of Whack. And we will see you in the next one. Bye bye. See you then.